Okay. So if you just want to
Sure.
start,
All right,
and
thanks,
yeah,
Brian.
just introduce yourself first.
Hey there, my name is Charlie James. I'm a gallerist from Los Angeles, California. My space is on Chungking Road in Chinatown, one of the best art districts in LA. We're here in San Diego, California at the Beyond the Border Fair. I'm happy to be here. We've had a good fair. On this wall here, I'll just kind of walk you guys around the booth. You can have a look and see see what you think. This is Berkeley artist Libby Black, who is rather fiercely ambivalent about the fashion world. Going from left to right, we have oils, washes, oils again, and drawings. And in these gouaches and paintings, you see kind of some of this ambivalence. I think what the artist is communicating with some of these pieces, in the text you see the quirky, almost naive presentation of the letters. I think she's getting it at the continuum of fashion and how fashion images have kind of seared themselves on her mind. Again, she's not indicting the fashion world in these paintings. She does some sculptures of high-end fashion objects made out of paper and acrylic paint and glue that are more...
Oh, do you have any of those here?
No. Those are a little more judgmental, but again, her work taken in total is kind of... She's really talking about... Yeah, go ahead.
These are kind of, I don't know, whimsical. That I don't like that word, but they're not a sharp criticism.
That's right. They're not a sharp criticism. I think they're wistful, as you say. They're nostalgic, and they're about the imprints that fashion's had on her mind. Some of these drawings here, which are kind of reminiscent of Vanity Fair one-page portraits, she's looking at the idea of access and privilege and success. Here you're photographing the Basquiat and Warhol piece. Then you've got Dali talking about the sumptuousness of the St. Regis Hotel on the right. Again, she likes to study the nature of desire, particularly as manifested in fashion, but also with respect to these drawings as manifested in fame and success. Then on the back wall here, we have a New York artist named Orly Kogan. Orly is a feminist, I would say, and what Orly does is she rescues these vintage embroidered objects like a table runner or a doily, and then she updates it with her fairly candid feminist tableau. Most of her work has images of herself. This is her in the pieces. Her work is often compared with Tracy Emin or Ghada Amer, who also work in this tradition. Orly is out of New York City, and we're doing a show with her in March of 2010. And then on this
I can see it's playing with that embroidery, pillow, comfort kind of association, and then the message on it is
Yeah, she did these pillows she called the fluffy F-offs about rejection, about both personal and professional rejection. They're getting a tremendous amount of attention here at the fair. On this wall here, we have two of the very best Iranian-American artists on the West Coast. We have Taravat Telepasand, a woman about 30 from San Francisco, on the top. And we have Ala Ebdekar, who does acrylic over prayer book pages on the bottom. Both of these artists are very successful. They're out of San Francisco. They're just about the same age. Ebdekar does tremendous activity in the Middle East and in Europe. And Taravat is shown very successfully in San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles. So taken together, I'd say the themes in the show are largely feminist, and then kind of uniting everything is the Steve Lambert sign behind us here.
Oh yes,
which we sold on the opening night. Steve is kind of...
But you said you have a couple more. You sold one?
Yeah, they're all editions, so all these signs are editions of 5 plus a proof. We're almost through with this particular one.
That's great that it's like edition, treated like a print.
That's right, because they can be made the same way over and over again. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.